He's being more vague now for some reason. I think I can understand the reason, but now he's being a little more vague about his shit. He said Nick literally gave Melton and Vito unsupervised access to his children in exchange for them being his jannies, and the Rekieta is like, huh? Wait, what is this? Oh, there's Ethan Van Skyver back. Trying to weasel back into Rekieta's good graces or whatever.
I is FAA-untastic.
Fantastic. Associating with unrepentant child abuser is a weird move. Let's see. Nick literally gave. He says, "Huh." So Nick, it seems like the government has been issuing you more Americans with disabilities than they should be. I guess that's the next thing on your list after the criminal shit's resolved. So is it really a surprise that after like getting bodied this entire time, or like bending the knee to Eric July, now Rekieta and fucking EBS are finding solace in each other? And I don't mean solace like from Styx is God or something. So I guess this was like the big W that Grifty is talking about or whatever. So I mean, like, you know, I guess like, I mean, a W would be not losing your kids in the first place because you're, you know, bad at parenting and you just like don't give a shit about them enough to do your substances in a different place, you know. But what do I know? LawTube Sean heavily criticizes Rekieta for alleged illicit access to Aaron M. Holt's private data and sharing it with NLO. Sean appears personally infuriated that Nick may have breached privileged emails and suggests that the Minnesota VAR could revoke Nick's license. Credit to LawTube Sean and the Kiwi Farms user Third World Aristocrat for the cut.
Also with the Nick updates, I know there's been basically Nick's facing like issues of unauthorized access of Aaron's Google information, Google accounts, and all that. Yeah, that was really fucking dumb. Don't fuck around in computer accounts that aren't yours. I mean, it's like if you went to Starbucks and somebody left a laptop open, would you go, well, it's open, I just can play with it? No, you wouldn't do that. That's basically what Nick did. Apparently, Aaron, from one of the early days of being over there, had used Google because everything you do with YouTube and all that and StreamYard, all that stuff's linked through Google. It all activates. Well, apparently Aaron said, yeah, can I use it here? The computer, and Nick kept it logged on. And apparently Nick has been, you know, hoovering up data. And that's because Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions, which it's not a good joke because everybody likes onions. Like everybody. Started talking about all the things Nick had access to and Nick had seen. Which, once again, Chad, I tell you, don't take notes about committing crimes and don't talk about committing crimes. And if you're joking, don't joke about committing crimes. Because guess what? The police are going to take a notice of you. And then they might find out if you're committing real crimes in the process. Either way, we learned some things. Apparently, Nick has been surveilling communications, such as, apparently, according to Melton, ones between me and Aaron. You know, and if Melton is right that there was legal advice in there, Nick, you're surveilling people who are trying to establish some basic relationships there. Are you really sure the Minnesota bar wants to know you're surveilling?
Idiot. Like, what happened? What happened? When did Nick become so fucking incompetent? Does he just not give a shit? Does he just want his entire world to, like, go up in flames at this point? Or, like, what the fuck is going on? What is wrong with this guy?
Client relationships. Something to think about. And because Aaron's probably talked to his attorney in Minnesota, I'm sure Minnesota doesn't want to know that some snake, and that's the type of person who would breach privileged communications. I mean, you'd have to be a slithering snake motherfucker. Like, just the most inscrutable, like, just insufferable snake slithering around piece of shit to surveil privileged communications that you know you're not supposed to. I mean, that's the kind of shit a bar will take your ticket for. But, I mean...
See, this is what I mean. This is why you can't compare Nick Rekieta to fucking Warskier PPP. Because, like, again, just this alone, even this little gotcha on the casino and shit, is nothing compared to all the bullshittery that Ralph and Rekieta have both amassed. So if you even want to make your, like, case... even just a little bit okay. Just a little good, chat. Don't champion Ralph. Don't champion Nick Rekieta. Very simple first step. And then we can work up to the other ones.
What does privilege and confidence mean when you'll go out and blab about somebody's mental health
Nick
crisis
Rekieta,
in the middle of a drunken
Nick
rage? I mean,
Rekieta. LawTube ain't anything without Nick Rekieta.
it shouldn't really shock anybody at that point. I'm just saying.
That was a joke, by the way. I think it's much, much fucking better, personally. But hey, what do I know?
saying. Yes, Wu-Tang said, protect your neck. Wu-Tang says, protect your neck. I mean, especially because I know when you're out in the ghetto, you probably heard that song. Out in the hood of Houston. When you do rag on, I'm sure you heard that song. But yeah, protect your neck. I'm just saying. I mean, like, because I confidence is important to me. Confidentiality is important to me. I've talked to you out there. I mean, so many of you have sent me emails and things like that.
Remember, this is the same guy, Nick, right? Nick is the same. Where is this fucking idiot? Yeah, Nick is the same guy that wants you to value his privacy. Oh, my privacy is not, or my life is not a show for you guys, nerds. It's just so fucking Oh, look who came back, Humalot. Apparently he's back after running defense for Nick very pathetically. All right, he's back, and he's back to cooming, it looks. All right. What I don't know much about the failed NASCAR driver. Talladega Nights ripoff, inbred baby over here. But he's got to get off the Baldo Express, all right? But here's Nikki. I just wish Nick was alive to see that. He says, me too.
Questions? We'll never reveal any of that. I never would in a million years. Now, if you send me an article like Jean, she sent me an article about Amber Geiger, the cop who murdered a guy in Houston, I'm going to give a hat tip to her on that one because I think that she probably would appreciate that. But like true questions, like you guys have reached out to me about all kinds of stuff. I'll never tell a soul. I'll take it all with me to the grave. Stop mine to give away.
Let's see. Nick says no one. Oh god. No one gives a shit about principles. They're just weapons in waiting for people who have no interest but to destroy. My principles were extensions of My principles are the extension of courtesy. My principles were extensions of courtesy. My right on loan to others. They abused them and do not share the same principles. I owe them. Oh shit, bro. I can't believe anybody bought this conning fucking Froggett's fucking initial pitch. I don't know, man.
Away. It's not currency I use to extort and fuck with people. You know, that's how real confidence works. That's how real privilege works.
But remember, Nick's the victim here, Chad, okay? Everybody's bad except for Nick. Okay, what is this?
So, guys, yeah, that's kind of the whole Rekieta saga for right now. It's till we get to Tuesday. From what I've heard from people, and I've heard some things from people talking about things, Nick wants to go to trial, and he thinks he can do it.
Yes! Let's fucking go! I'm going to hell, chat, and you know it. Oh my god. This is like a straight up, like, right there reaction. This is a fresh reaction. I am so hyped. I didn't, like, you know that I put off seeing certain things just so I can, like, see them with you. Yeah, that is exactly what my fucking reaction would be. Let's fucking go! You know, that just tells me we've been renewed for at least 2 seasons. 2 more seasons of Breaking Baldo. Alright, it's beautiful. You know what's so funny too? Some of the casino A-logs, like, I've seen their messages or whatever, right? Because I get sent shit. You already know how it works. If you're like an East 11, you have like just a modicum of clout or whatever, or following, they send you shit and they make you aware of everything. You don't even need to be there. I've seen some of these people, they mauled that I've covered Rekieta. He's like, why are you still covering Nick Rekieta? He's like such a dead topic. My wigga. Really? You really think that Rekieta's a... Oh, but the casino, we gotta expose the casino for this one little thing. But Nick Rekieta's a king, guys. Nick Rekieta's the king. It's like, bro, you guys are so stupid. Like, legitimately, no brain powers. We gotta go to trial. Let's do it. Let's go.
I don't know if he's... I don't know how much, if he's huffing duster and thinks he can do this or what's going on here, but I really hope he doesn't think he can go to trial. I mean, he ain't gonna win, buddy. You ain't gonna win. I will, Nick. I will give you sincere legal advice. You're not gonna win. Your drug results came back. It's clearly cocaine. If it wasn't, you would have already been able to get this thrown out. It's coke. It's in your house, buddy. Get diversion. Get a deferred agreement. Get something. But this is not a hill to die on. It's not a hill to die.
No, I disagree. It's definitely a hill that he needs to explore. Sean, I'm not as good a guy as you. I think this is definitely... He needs to explore this.
Die on. It would be...
I have total confidence in Nick Rekieta. Nick, have another drink. Buddy, you deserve it. You've earned it.
It's a needless waste. And despite what lulls may be had, you are literally just wasting it.
What a good guy. He's a better guy than me.
Don't do it. Really don't do it.
Nick, don't listen to Sean. He just wants a sandwich. You know that redundant joke that you say all the time? Yeah, Nick, you got this, bud. You got it. Yeah, he just wants a sandwich, Nick. He's just super fucking like... he's just super jealous of you. You got this, bro. Oh my god. Rekieta Law, via his paid locals page, announces the end of his CPS case and that full legal custody of his children has been restored to Kayla. So we applaud Nick Rekieta for supposedly completing his drug testing. Though with Nick, a healthy dose of salt is always recommended. With CPS cases sealed, the greater public will never know the context in which Keanu Thompson claimed that he was a continuing drug addict. Before you complain, Nick, below me, Sean says, you really want to chance this given what we know about him and Aaron. Aaron says, we were monogamous, Sean. Rekieta says, who is we? Care to elaborate? He says, also cute. He misses the Aaron, Nikki cuddly times. There's a picture of Aaron, the toe. There's the toe. Oh my god, he kind of looks like a toe in this.